What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're back with the infamous 1998 Mitsubishi Eclipse GS Spider. And guess what? We got a friend with us here today.
What is going on, everybody?
Monkey Wrench Mike. Coming back at you with another lit video, you guys.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
No
I don't
cap.
know.
No
cap.
cap.
Bet. Bet.
Your hat's on the wrong way. Oh, he's going to do it. There you go. That's... You look
What's
10
up?
years, 10 years younger at least.
If I go all the way, is it ridiculous?
Oh.
That's not a look.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay,
I would think
great.
you're at least 32.
Oh, I'll take that number.
33.
I'll take that.
Nick, no cap, how old do you think he looks?
I think 32.
Say, smart guy.
Yeah.
Smart guy.
We got Nick with us today. He's helping out. So what's up, Nick? It's always good to see you. And, man, we got this little car. I think between the three of us, we can absolutely not get anything done today.
Yeah.
This is a flood car. If you missed the first video, it didn't go well. This is... I've done pretty well on these flood cars lately, man, but it figures this $400 flood car is the one that's going to get me. The computer was flooded and completely corroded. Now, I'm a little concerned because this, people are telling me, is the transmission computer.
Oh, no, there's another one in there somewhere?
That's what they said. I haven't been able to find it. So, I mean, look at this. Does this...
That's a lot for a transmission to do.
That's what I was saying, especially for a 98?
Yeah.
With what, a 4-speed? Like, how much... there could very well be another computer in this, though. I paid like $90 for this on eBay. The good thing about like old cars like this is you don't have to like have everything flashed and matched and handshaked and all of that crap. You know what I mean? It's just, so if this really is just the transmission computer, then chances are this car's not going to do anything today. It's going to be absolutely nothing. Here is the computer that came out of it.
Wow.
It's a little rough. Yeah, it's a little bad. There you go. So we got a new computer. We also got a new starter sitting in that AutoZone box over there. In the last video, we took out the spark plugs and we bore scoped the engine. And as it turns out, engine looks beautiful inside.
Really?
Oh yeah, cross hatching is great.
Okay.
No rust, no water. Doesn't look like anything intruded into it. The water line, though, on this one was a little bit backwards. I finally found the hard water line. If you look down there at the exhaust manifold, this heat shield, you can see it straight up right there, man. Like, that's like here. All right. So, conveniently, right about where the license plate bracket used to be. They have the water line listed as, this is way down here. Like,
They need to go back to waterline school.
No. And then, of course, it was delivered with a damaged mirror and scraped up fender. And then we found out that the rear control arms somehow got bent. Both of them. So the wheels are all cockeyed in the back. However, some good things about the car is the convertible top works. The power windows work. The interior is completely covered in some really, you know, I mean, look at the finger. It's really in rough shape, guys. So, a couple things. The starter. That'll be the first thing to start on because that's going to be the most difficult. Starter sits over here where this battery tray is. It's actually kind of on top. It's going to be difficult to get you guys in there. It doesn't matter what camera I got. It's not going to be the easiest thing to do. But the starter sits right there. Literally where my finger is pointing. There's a bolt up top, there's a bolt down low, and then we'll probably need to get it up in the air. You can see the transmission was completely covered in water and sand. It's got debris all over it. I wonder, I forgot what the trans fluid looks like. It might pay to check that real quick, right? It's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's definitely darker than it should be, but it's going to be... Ooh, I just bent the... dang it. There we go. All right, let's focus on getting this starter out real quick. Real quick. That's... Yeah. Nick, you're going to tackle the starter on this?
I'll try.
He'll try. All right, I'll help you if you need any help. Let's get the starter out of this thing. and at least get the bolts out. We can get it up in the air, and this one, I don't know, man. I got one of those feelings, that's not a good one about this one. If there's a engine computer and I missed it,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're 4 for 4 with flood vehicles.
I am. This is the last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't this my last flood vehicle? Every other flood vehicle runs and drives.
Yeah.
This is the only one left that doesn't, which means I need to be going back to the auction and buying some more flood cars, Mike.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get this one to at least crank. All right. Let's take a look under the car. We already figured out the starter won't come out from underneath. So I'm going to bring you to the front last, but I got to show you guys this. Like underneath, it's really not too bad. Definitely a little surface rust here and there. But, I mean, overall, it's not horrible. I don't see any rust through or anything under here at all. There's the transmission pan, a little bit of leaking there at the seal. Same thing, a little seepage here from this seal. The starter I've got hanging out right here. You guys see that? There she is, and she is frozen up, guys. She's seen better days. She's not coming out through the bottom unless I want to remove the CV axle, and guess what? I don't want to remove the CV axle, so we're not doing it. However, I did find that looks like the forks completely crushed. The floor on the driver's side is really bent in pretty heavy. This is kinked. So that's nice. And then moving back, as I suspected, a little bit of rust here from the salt water. And a little bit more over here. And look, there's still water coming out of it. It's dripping all down the... Yeah, she's still got water coming out of her. Here's the rear control arms. Those are done. I mean, those are... I don't even understand how that happened. I don't know if that's from the loaders or something just got in there and just broke the hell out of it. Thankfully, I mean, there's a bolt down there. There's a bolt up here, and that's it. This cross member here is in good shape, but you come over to the other side, it's also the same way, completely crushed. So this is not too bad. It's going to cost probably about $175 for 2 brand new ones. Throw those on. There shouldn't be any alignment needed on this. There's no adjustments back here. So that's good. So now we're going to get it down. You've seen the underside of it. And with any luck, we're going to pull that starter out from the top. As you can see, there's no way it's coming out here. And we'll get the new one in. New computer tossed in. Hook a battery up. And it's either going to crank
Or it won't.
or it won't.
Ah.
I think it's going to crank. All right. After being made fun of by everybody for basically making love to this car.
You were in some weird positions. That was a little awkward.
It wasn't that bad,
I wanted to leave you alone.
It was pretty bad. I promise you I didn't enjoy it. All right.
See, the car is smiling.
Good job, Nick. He's getting it, man. He's getting it. All right. Well, through a lot of pain and suffering,
Yeah.
I have installed the starter and the wiring. I cleaned all the wiring up. You're putting in the battery tray.
I'm doing the hard part.
You're doing the hard part.
Yeah.
I agree. The battery tray's pretty...
You broke a nail.
I
Show him your nail.
didn't just break it, man. That son of a gun. That son of a gun went... Yeah. To the skin, but whatever. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Just broke it.
Oh,
Sorry.
don't worry about it. Extra parts is what my grandpa would have said. Not needed. I guess next, Nick's been cleaning up the interior.
I didn't do that well because whenever it dried, I realized that there's not too much. I didn't really get too much of the seats because there's all that stuff on there.
Oh, that floor is soaking wet.
Look at that center console.
Salt crystals? Yeah.
Blindfold.
Okay. I'm going to put this on the floor because this floor is it is sopping wet. It is super wet. And I don't want to be on that. So the computer goes down here. We got 2 plug wires that go to it. And I'm sure somebody's going to tell me I'm wrong. I hope I'm not. But I got a feeling this is the transmission computer. We're about to find out. We never had a check engine light that would work before. No fuel pump, no nothing, no crank, nothing. So I'm hopeful that plugging this in makes a difference. If not, then we're going to have to go digging for the computer for the engine and try to get that figured out. We also got to figure out why it just does this. And I've had people say the cable's disconnected under the hood. It's not. The cable's absolutely connected. It works. It shifts gears. It just doesn't seem to have... I don't know if it's got park or not. We'll have to find that out in a minute. But let me plug this computer in, and let's find out if this car is going to do anything at all. Well, it's about that time. I got the computer in.
You did.
And you got the battery tray in.
The toughest part of the job.
Battery's in. Starter's in. Wires are cleaned.
She's a beeping.
And it's beeping because the key does not come out of the ignition. It's just stuck in there. Check engine light's on. It works now.
Look at...
Cranks strong.
She cranks strong.
Sounds good. Unfortunately, the key does not come out. The key is stuck. Okay.
So you are 5 for 5.
Well, it's not running yet.
It's gonna start.
It's not running yet. We got to put spark plugs, plug wires back on, and then we give her a real test, I guess, to see if she'll run. I was a little concerned that it wasn't going to do anything, but this one may surprise us. This is the one that I thought wasn't going to come back.
Really?
Yeah, it's
The worst of the 5?
It's just, yeah, it's a little rougher. Well, I mean, the Cobra was real rough.
Yeah.
But this one just seems like, I don't know. Give me just a second, guys. We're gonna put some spark plugs. I'm excited. I'm stuttering and stammering.
Do you have new ones, or are we putting the old ones back in?
We're putting the old ones back in, of course.
Okay.
We're not. I already spent like $200 on that starter. We're putting the $4 spark plugs right back in it. Well, it is now the real moment of truth. It's all back together.
Yeah.
So,
Are we taking predictions?
Sure.
Nick, what do you think?
I think it'll run.
You think so? Me too.
I think it'll run.
Okay, that's unanimous.
So it's gonna run.
I'm still gonna back up.
The check engine light is dim and flickering, and I don't hear a fuel pump. I don't hear a fuel pump. There's no fuel pump. Yeah, that key just does not come out either. I wonder if the car moves in park. No, it's in park. Because if you move it out, I guarantee it moves. Yeah, now park. Yeah, it's in park.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the check engine light is so dim compared to everything else. What do you think? You spray a little carb cleaner in there
We can do it.
in the intake and just see if it's got spark.
Yeah.
There should be some already over here, I think.
It does say,
I don't think we got spark.
Yep.
So no spark, no fuel pressure, and that check engine light is just dim. It gets bright, then it gets dim, then it gets bright, then it gets dim. I wonder if there's a way of bypassing. We need to find the relay for the fuel pump.
Oh, and just turn it on.
Yeah, let's find the relay for the fuel pump and try to get fuel pressure.
Yeah.
And then
The old 87, 85
Yeah.
jumper technique, whatever that is.
And then if we could find, where's the coil? Is it, I don't know how this car works. There's the, I wonder if all this was underwater. It looks all right. I don't think the water got up this high. 1, 4, 3, 2. It'd be nice to see if we've got spark. Let's try for spark, and then if we got spark, then all we should have to do is just bypass the fuel pump
You want me to
relay.
crank and you look?
And let's find out if we got spark, guys. We'll be back in just... oh, oops. In just a minute. Well, They were right.
They were right.
They were right. By they, we're talking about you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The subscribers that kept telling me that that was the transmission computer I was replacing. And I was like, nah. Well,
Yeah.
this is the engine computer, and Mike found it. And oh boy, it's
It was fun to get out.
look. Not only was it fun to get out, can we get under some light here? Look at all of, oh yeah. Yeah, over half of this module was underwater. So now we're going to do the right thing and pop it open for you. Here's the numbers. I'm going to have to go find one of these. Let's see if we can pop this thing open. It's like a Mercedes, where it looks like it just kind of clips into there. And
it just pops open. I need some zip ties or something to hold it open.
zip ties there. How about another screwdriver, or
Yeah, that'll work.
that's fun. Or how about a drill bit? I don't. Hey, here's the parts to the motor for the Mustang. Those are the bolts for it.
The ones you were looking for.
Yeah, but the motor. I got the bolts, but I don't have the motor
For the top.
for the convertible top. What about this little one? Shove that thing in there. And hopefully that's enough to pop this thing. Close. Don't be afraid to break the fuck. I mean,
Oh, you don't care if I break it?
No.
Oh.
I should be getting just a hole.
There.
There you go, getting a whole nother one. Oh, wow.
Did that get you?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Are there more?
There's usually a couple like on this side too.
Where that bracket is. There it goes. Oh. Oh, man. All right. A little bit of rust. A lot of rust. Yeah, she's cooked. You know, I just wonder, what does all of this do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How does all of this work? Lots of corrosion, especially over here on this integrated chip. Oh, look at that. Look at the green on the...
Or like right through here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever that does, that's trashed, man.
It don't do it no more.
Nope. Okay, well, we noticed when we got it cranking, there's no spark. There's no fuel pump. Oh, did we show them the relays?
Oh.
The relays, yeah. So Mike immediately went to work doing his research, and he found that there are a pair of relays that are very important. And I dug them out when he figured out where they were, and here they are. A pair of what used to be relays.
Yeah, they're
So-
bulging there. Yeah.
They're kind of rough. So now, back to the drawing board. Got to go find a pair of relays. Got to go find a new engine computer. And hope... Oh, and that's not even it, man. Like, that's just a hope to get it running.
Yeah.
If it gets running, then we still have the problem with the key is stuck in the ignition. Maybe that's computer related.
Could be.
I don't know. We have completely smashed rear control arms. There's this one's a little more difficult.
So you're going to put more money into this
Yes.
than the Mustang.
Probably.
And have a lesser car.
Probably, yes. Not to worry, when I'm done, I'm selling this one. Whether I get it running or not, this one's going up for sale. I was really hoping to have this one running today. It's not. There's no possible way. No spark, no fuel pressure. We found I also left a bunch of grounds disconnected, and they were corroded. I cleaned them up, reconnected them, and then promptly had to disconnect them again to get the computer out of the car. So
Yeah.
we'll come back in another video, guys. It's unfortunate. I hate leaving people, with like a cliffhanger. I try real hard to get these things running, but unfortunately, it doesn't always work out that way. So this is going to need a little more work. Big shout out and thank you to Nick. I know you're tired. It's midnight. Sorry. Didn't intend to be here this late.
He's still growing. He's asleep.
Same thing to Mike.
I'm
Sorry.
It's all right.
We weren't supposed to be here this late. And to Jessica, who probably won't watch this video because she's going to be really pissed at me. Sorry, it wasn't supposed to be this late. Guys, yet again, if you don't know who Monkey Wrench Mike is, go check out his channel and put a link to his channel directly below this video. Go subscribe to him. We appreciate him over here at Auto Auction Rebuilds. And if you guys enjoy these videos, well, hit the thumbs up button and let us know. Continue subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, there I go again. Continue subscribe. I'm just ready to get out of here, man. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. Say bye-bye, Monkey Wrench Mike.
Bye-bye, Monkey Wrench Mike.
Nick?
Bye.
That's all right.
That's all he's got.
It's late, guys. Forgive him. We'll see you soon in the next one.